Hello, welcome to a ComicLink auction recap. This is ComicLink Focus April/May auction. It's not that big one. It has a lot of books. It's big in quantity, not big in big books. But I pull out some of the highlights to show. Here's a good looking Hulk 1 4.5. Really nice. Really nice. Probably one of the easiest books to find with good centering, right? It's not often that you find a Hulk 1 with bad centering. I can't recall ever see a Hulk 1 with a white spine showing on the left side, right? But this 4.5 went for $14,750. All right, that's strong. That's a good, strong price, I believe. Now this one, check out this CBCS 0.5 with Jack Kirby verified signature. A 0.5, for those that can't read this fine print, is missing the last page. That's why it is a 0.5. So the back cover is there. Very presentable, 0.5, if you don't mind missing the last page. Okay, it says does not affect story because the last page is not, it's advertisement. So 0.5. Now check this out. Check this out. So this 0.5 went for 6,000 plus. This 1.0 restore. What kind of restoration is there? Restoration, small amount of color touch. Small. Tear seals with glue. 5 piece of tape. Okay, so it's pretty beat for 3,500. So I guess you can say that the entry level for a complete Hulk 1, even if it is restore, is 3,500. Bottom floor. Wowza. Fantastic. Check out the price of this FF1. Holy cow. Check out the price. 5,655 for a 1.8 old label. Could this be a 2.0? Certainly, I think the bidders for this book would like to see it reside in a new slab with a 2, right? If not, maybe even a 2.5 with that kind of price. Holy cow. Other FF books that are heating up. How about this one? FF18, first appearance of Super Skrull. Look at the price. 4,200. Holy cow. Look at how beautifully centered this book is. My God. You know, I can't say enough about good looking 9.2. Take a look at this book. Barely a little rub on top, right? Barely a little rub on the bottom edge, bottom left corner, barely. But I can't even see any spine tick, okay? Talking about good looking 9.2, I mean 4,200. Good God. This book is red hot, a 7.0, 1,300 plus. Yeah. Goodness. Now, this is a pretty book. For those that are familiar with the FF48, often you see the misrep where the M is cut off halfway, or if not even worse, right? It's so hard. It's very hard to find an FF48 with the Marvel completely show like this. So beautiful book. Perhaps that play in part of the high price. What can we say about Hulk 181? Huh? 9.4. Look at the price. 6,000. This book has literally almost doubled in the last 3 years. Yes, I said it. Double in the last 3 years. Insane. I remember when people was talking 9.4 copy can go for like 3,500. Now it's 6,600, almost double, okay, to clarify. Whew. Okay, I gotta put this book in the recap because it will be very interesting to see how this book will fare in a year. A year from today, we'll see how this book can hold up. If it can hold up, I have no idea. But for 9.8, 6,300. Can't afford that? How about this 9.6 for 3626? Oh, beautiful. Decent centering, right? White page. Is that the other one have white page too? Let's look. I forgot to look. Yes. So the centering on this one is a little bit crooked. Not a little bit, a lot crooked. But hey, if you want 9.8, you don't care. Okay, what else? Oh, 9.6, okay. Talking about crazy book, how about this Swamp Thing #1 with the miswrap, 9.8 white page. How much? $2,750. A stock Vanchilla would say, hizzle, shizzle, fizzle. There you go, Doc. Get your 9.6 raw copy, slab it, and cash in. Holy cow, I have never thought to see a 9.6 copy for this book go for this price, $11.30. Heck, 3 years ago, you probably could buy a 9.6 copy for $150, $200. Goodness gracious. This is not an easy book to find. A 9.8 X-Men 66, the last book before you go into reprint. On top of that is white page. How much? 3,700. Only 11 copies are certified at 9.8. You know, it never ceases to amaze me how hot X-Men 101 is. It has no doubt, outside of giant size X-Men 1 and X-Men 94, it's the #3 X-Men Bronze Age books that people sought after. And this one had pretty decent centering. Decent, not perfect. Not ugly. It's a white page. 3,400. It's not a rare book by any mean. But there is no rareness in the demand for that book, that's for sure. Just as this book, my goodness. Price variant, Star Wars 1, even mid-grade, 5.5, over 3 grand. And this one is kind of faded, right? Look at the color. I'm sure the fade played in part of the grade because it looked pretty nice. It looked a lot nicer than 5.5. It looked more like a 7.0. But maybe that's what fading will do, right? To grading. This book is hot, okay? No doubt. With Ms. Captain Marvel coming up, the movie. 1476 for 9.8. Centering not all that great. Cut off at the top edge. 9.8, 1476. You want to talk about good looking low grade? Here we go. 1.8. Look at this book. Now we don't know what the back cover looked like, right? But man, that's a pretty looking 1.8. Look at that. There's a small 1/2 inch or so spine split. 3-inch corner crease. It's probably a little bit water moisture damage. Probably, right? You can tell by seeing the little speck of white on the top right edge or the right edge of the book. Whenever I see something like that, it kind of tell me the potential moisture damage right there. But still, look at that. That's nice for 1.8. You know, I can only assume that something bad is on the back cover because the front look a lot like a 3 to me. How about this? Really? 1900. Somebody got to have the highest grade, okay? Somebody. Look at that. Razor sharp copper book. Nothing keys about it. But my God, 1900. Somebody want that bragging right. Look at this. Last but not least is Spider-Man 300. My God. Just when I thought 2000 was high, 2410. Let me repeat that. 2410. Wowza. And that's it for this short recap. See you next month. Bye bye.